What are the limitations of studying prehistoric cognition? What are the limitations of studying prehistoric cognition? This fascinating area of research focuses on how ancient humans thought and processed information. However, it comes with several challenges that can make it tricky for archaeologists. First, let's talk about evidence. Prehistoric cognition leaves no direct physical traces. Researchers must rely on artifacts like tools and art to infer mental processes. This means they are interpreting indirect evidence rather than observing cognition directly. The connection between physical objects and the minds that created them is not straightforward. Next, we have the issue of testability. In many scientific fields, theories can be tested and verified. However, cognitive archaeology struggles with this. The thought processes of ancient humans cannot be observed or tested in a lab. This makes it hard to prove or disprove theories about how they thought. Instead, researchers must rely on the coherence of their interpretations. Another challenge is the subjectivity involved in interpreting artifacts. Different archaeologists may have various backgrounds and theoretical frameworks, leading to multiple interpretations of the same object. For example, cave paintings could be seen as artistic expressions, ritualistic symbols, or forms of communication. The true meaning behind these creations remains uncertain. Cognitive archaeology is also a relatively young field. As it develops, researchers are still figuring out the best methods and theories to use. This diversity in approaches can lead to confusion and inconsistency in how prehistoric cognition is studied. Material culture presents another limitation. Artifacts provide only a partial view of prehistoric thought. Many aspects of cognition, like language and emotions, may not leave clear archaeological signs. This means that the archaeological record can sometimes give a biased view of ancient mental life, focusing mainly on what was durable and externalized. Lastly, researchers often rely on analogies with modern cultures to understand prehistoric cognition. This can lead to biases and misinterpretations. The cognitive frameworks of ancient peoples may have been very different from ours today. Projecting our current understandings onto them can distort the true picture. In practical terms, archaeologists need to construct hypotheses about prehistoric cognition based on observable data. They can use comparative studies and experimental archaeology to refine their interpretations. While definitive answers may be hard to come by, these methods can help avoid overly speculative conclusions. In summary, studying prehistoric cognition is limited by the indirect nature of evidence, the challenges of testing theories, interpretative variability, and the partiality of the archaeological record. These factors requiring a careful balance between scientific rigor and interpretation when reconstructing the mental lives of ancient humans.